Hi guys, it's Jane once again. I'm back with a brand new video. We are talking about one of the best-selling lines from Dolce & Gabbana. Well known for their caps shaped like a flower, which some of you may find tacky, but I personally find them pretty. This line is none other than Dolce. In general, the fragrances in this line are on the lighter, fresher end of the fragrance spectrum, having been inspired by Sicily, a semi-tropical Mediterranean island in Italy. They are the type of fragrances we can wear year-round in our local weather and maybe even signature scent worthy in tropical climate. I have all the 7 fragrances in the line, and in this video, we are going to go over each one of them and rank them in the end. Some of these fragrances I've spoken about in other videos. I will leave links to where you can catch them. But before we get started, if it's your first time tuning in, welcome and thank you for clicking on this thumbnail. If fragrances are your jam, then please click on the subscribe button below and don't forget to click on the bell icon to be notified of any new uploads in the channel. I will be starting with the original Dolce Eau de Parfum. This came out in 2014. Top notes are neroli and papaya flower. Middle notes are water lily, narcissus, and amaryllis. Base notes are musk and cashmeran. This is a basic, clean, soapy, light floral fragrance. Nothing loud or headache-inducing. Smells like an expensive soap or like the lobby of a high-end hotel. This will make for a great first perfume for young teenagers. This is great for year-round wear in places where it's summer almost year-round, like here in the Philippines. This is a great grab-and-go, great for errands, and as an after-shower perfume. This isn't offensive for the workplace if you can't wear as creamer. This sits close to the skin, but you, the wearer, is going to definitely smell this on yourself. Next to come out in 2015 is Dolce Floral Drops. I have it here in a carded sample. I think the intention was to create a fresher iteration of the original. I don't know how much fresher they want the original to be because it's already fresh to me as it is. The notes appear very similar to the original but with the addition of apple and peach on top and sandalwood in the base. I honestly don't get much difference between the two. They smell alike to me. They perform the same on my skin too. The original, despite being an eau de parfum, performs like an eau de toilette. It doesn't last any longer than this one, than Floral Drops on me. I will probably use the two interchangeably, and perhaps if I were to purchase a full bottle, I will go for the cheaper of the two. I'm not too sure if this one has been discontinued, but this is very much available in online discount websites like fragrancex.com. Dolce Rosa Excelsa came out in 2016. From the name, this flanker is the rose iteration of the original, with the addition of 2 different types of rose in the heart, as the note breakdown is pretty much the same as the original with added roses. On its own, I will use this for the same occasions as the original Dolce and Floral Drops, especially when I'm in the mood for a rose kick. I personally never wear this on its own. I use this to layer with other fragrances to give them a fresher, rosy, and a little feminine edge. This is an eau de toilette, and so it doesn't linger for long and works well to balance some fragrances with a rather screechy opening. The addition of Dolce Garden in 2018 is when this line got far more interesting. This fragrance went into a floral gourmand direction. Although this retains the fresh character of this line, this is very different from the first 3. Top notes are magnolia, mandarin orange, and neroli. Middle notes are coconut, frangipani, and ilang-ilang. Base notes are vanilla absolute, almond milk, and sandalwood. I had a carded sample of this but didn't really care for it initially. But then I received this mini for free and thought, why not give this another go? This opens quite tart, reminiscent of the tartness of ripe pineapples or green mangoes. I even mistook this for the flanker, which contains mangoes. From the notes, it must be a mix of the mandarin, neroli, and magnolia. So then, the coconut and yellow florals plus the almond milk and sandalwood come true in stark contrast to the tartness of the opening. And this change of direction is to me what made this composition interesting and not your run-of-the-mill freshie. This composition becomes sweeter and maskier as this dry down, with the vanilla coming through more and more. This is great for the summer warmer months, but the gourmand edge will make for a fun fragrance to wear in cooler seasons like early fall or the Burr months here in the Philippines. The fifth fragrance in the line is a spotlight on peonies, although I do not understand why the bottle is purple. So Dolce Peony came out in 2019 with top notes of pear, cyclamen, bergamot, and pink pepper. Middle notes are peony, freesia, and Bulgarian rose. Base notes are mirabelle, honey, ambroxan, and patchouli. This is yet again a very different composition with nothing of the original Dolce in except for the signature floral freshness. This is great for a white tea and jeans kind of day, something you can spray on to feel good and smell great. This is an effortless, fruity floral for a chill and relaxed kind of day. This is somewhere between a juvenile, carefree perfume and a mature one. This will do well as an office fragrance. This is inoffensive. Nothing here is loud or screechy. Dolce Shine came out in 2020 following the trend of solar perfumes around that time. This fragrance has mango, quince, and grapefruit on top. Middle notes are tuberose, jasmine, solar notes, orange blossom, ozonic notes, and sea salt. Base notes are musk, white woods, and Australian sandalwood. This I got because of the hype around this fragrance and of course the mango note. What can I say about this perfume? This isn't difficult to like, especially if you're into fragrances with salty solar quality about them. If you smelled Victor and Rolf Magic Salty Flower or Jo Malone's Red Hibiscus or Omnia's Golden Citrine, this has that solar feel to this perfume. It's the smell of skin exposed to the sun, I am told. To my nose, it smells like a powdery mask, yet a little more synthetic smelling. The grapefruit and the mango are definitely stars of the show. The mango here is not a juicy ripe one. It's green mango, possibly ripening soon. Quince I've not smelled before. It's likely adding to that fruitiness. This is more of a fruity more than a floral perfume. If you're worried about the white florals, they are not florid here. They're very much in the background. Dolce Rose is the latest addition to this line, launched February this year. I have a dedicated review a few weeks back. Please watch it if you haven't yet. So this has top notes of red currant, green apple, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are rose, May rose, white peach, and magnolia. Base notes are musk, white woods, and sandalwood. This is a fruity rose vanilla perfume, fruitier than rosy to my nose. A big compliment getter and smell along the lines of Delina, Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, and Angel Nova, but this is the freshest and the fruitiest among the ones I have mentioned. Now let's rank these beauties. On the number 6 and the number 7 spot is a tie between the original Dolce and Floral Drops, and this is because they smell the same to me. I would keep this travel size and this sample until I use them up, but I won't likely purchase a full bottle. My number 5 is Dolce Shine. The mango is, to me, its only redeeming factor. From trying out fragrances with solar notes, I found out that I'm not a big fan. They end up smelling synthetic on my skin. Not a bad perfume. This is actually an interesting composition versus the original, but this is just not my preference. My number 4 is Dolce Rosa Excelsa. I will probably never own this bottle if I didn't get it for free. There are far more interesting, fresh, watery rose perfumes out there that you may want to try. But this made my number 4 because as a mixing perfume, this is my favorite rose. Something about this blend well no matter what I add this to. And my number 3 is Dolce Shine, which I wasn't too keen at first but has grown on me. It's also quite versatile in my honest opinion. I will probably grab me a bottle when this goes on sale. On the number 2 spot is Dolce Peony. I purchased this bottle myself and have consistently reached for this perfume when I want to feel chill, relaxed, and uplifted. And my top 1 and my most recent discovery would have to be Dolce Rose. This I also purchased myself. This garnered me compliments despite the masking requirements of COVID-19. Not incredibly unique, I know, but this is also an easy reach for me. As you can see from the dent I've put on this bottle, and I just have to tell you that I only got this in July, so that's saying a lot. And that completes my review of the whole Dolce range. I love this range as they have consistently brought out perfumes that are easy to wear, easy to like, mass appealing if you will, but are nonetheless interesting. I grab one of these for when I'm tired of complex perfume compositions or the deeper ones. These are like a breath of fresh air. These are not the best for lasting though, but they are pretty affordable and very accessible. So I hope you like this video. Comment down below what you think of this line. Do you have a favorite or two? Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share to your equally fragrance-loving friends, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell if you haven't already. Thank you again for joining me today. Stay safe and smell great, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!